Hello, everyone. It's Michael Jaco with Unleashing Intuition Secrets, doing the LifeWave convention here in Anaheim. So several days here in Anaheim. Love this place. Beautiful, as you guys can see. So yeah, having a great time. Going to have, meet a lot of people in my business, a lot of people in the larger LifeWave business. It's one big family. It's fantastic being here with the LifeWave team. So are we going to see some new Republican governors coming up, especially in very blue New Jersey? All right, so it's moving. I think it's going to happen in New Jersey. I think we're going to see a Republican governor. Now in Virginia, I'm very excited. One woman, so the Republican, and I'm going to talk about her. She is fantastic. All right, former Marine. Currently the lieutenant governor of Virginia, fantastic woman. She would be the first woman governor in Virginia and the first Black woman for the entire United States for governor. Wow. I really, really hope she gets it because I don't like the Virginia Democrat at all running for governor. Very, very bad. But we know a lot of these Democrats will just vote Democrat no matter how bad the person is. All right. So she seems to be moving in the right direction. She's gaining. She's got the momentum behind her. She's got a really good, everything she's standing for is fantastic. These are the things that basically got the Republican Party back into Virginia. So let's listen to her.
We rejected career politicians and sent a message: move Virginia forward. But Abigail Spanberger is a Washington insider who voted with Pelosi and Biden every single time. That kind of beltway nonsense will only take us backwards. I'm Winsome Earle-Sears. Governor Youngkin put us on the right path. Now I'm asking for your vote to keep it that way. I'm Winsome.
All right, so Winsome Earle-Sears, fantastic. Like I said, she's a former Marine. Her educational background is wow. I mean, you look at it and you're like, I'll find it here in a second and read it out. But she's definitely, I think, the woman for Virginia of the two women. So, like I said, she would be the first Black woman governor, and I think that's fantastic. You would think that there would be so many people behind her just for that alone, guys. But yet they're coming out with racism against her. It's unbelievable. I'm very sad for Virginia because I was in Virginia for a long time as a Navy SEAL. And I love Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, right? So, and you know how I am. I'm that guy that, is always telling you to stay in the love vibration. So Washington Examiner, Virginia Democrats suffer because they put ideology over education. Now, this is one of the things that's really tearing up the Democrat Party, and they're sticking to it, right? And that is putting people that identify as, like the one boy that was going into women's bathrooms and so forth, exposing himself to women and girls. So now this is unfortunate because it's starting to get very racist because we know who the real racists are. So here's, hey, Winsome, if trans can't share your bathroom, then Blacks can't share my water fountain. Read the sign held aloft by a white Democrat protesting Earle-Sears in Arlington. So we're seeing who the real, racists are, guys. We've seen this for a long time. And you would think at this point that Virginia would be over all of this, but they're not. They're still stuck in the past. I hope there's enough people that basically reject this type of attitude and elect Winsome Sears. All right. So I would vote for her. Absolutely. No questions asked if I was in Virginia still. All right. So every sane person agrees that, speaking honestly, the boys were blameless and right because they had a girl that went into their locker room. So it works both ways. This is getting crazy, and this is something the Dems support. You know, if you feel like you're a man and you're actually a woman, you can go into the men's locker room and expose yourself. Right. So this is same thing. You know, opposite. We've seen a lot of this in women's sports. We have men going into women's locker rooms, sports teams, and exposing themselves to the women and the girls. This is unacceptable on many levels. So for that alone, we should be rejecting this Democrat candidate because she's sticking by this, right? So moderate parents in costly Washington suburbs might tolerate some wokeism, but not at the expense of their children and the education they pay for so dearly. I know some of these schools, you know, tens, $100,000 a year for their kids to go to these schools, and because they're pushing the wokeism, their actual learning tests are down 5 to 10%, lower than a decade ago. So it's really getting out of control. Spanberger, who's the former CIA type that, you know, it's her home turf. She knows she has to win here by a big margin if she has to win statewide. So hopefully we're going to get Winsome Earle as the first Black woman governor of the United States. She is fantastic. All right. So, man, get out there and vote for this incredible woman. Earle-Sears responds to racist signs. So that one sign that I was telling you about where, you know, if trans can't go in your bathroom, then you can't drink at the water fountain. And there's a lot of that going on right now. And even at a I think a ball game just recently, one of the people in the stands basically spoke out. So this was JMU star's dad fired for hurling racist slur at Republican governor candidate Winsome Earle-Sears during the game. The father of a James Madison University football player has been fired from his job and suspended from attending athletics events at the school after being captured racially abusing Republican governor candidate Winsome Sears. All right. So like I said, guys, we know who the racists are, and it's not going to stop until we basically get some people in positions of leadership to stop this. Now, Winsome Earle-Sears, former Marine, like I talked about, she's from Jamaica, right? And she came to the United States, very similar, you know, to the presidential candidate Kamala, right? And Kamala did not win, but I think we're going to see Winsome Earle-Sears win. I hope so, guys. Please, please, let's get this woman into office, all right? Let's start to push back on all this craziness. All right. So here she was targeted by the dad during the JMU game. All right. So here he is right here. So he said, go back to Haiti. This is how smart this guy is. Not only is he racist, but he doesn't know that she's from Jamaica initially, not Haiti. All right, the face of racism right there, Democrat. He's also a Democrat supporter and contributes to Democrats. James Madison University Athletics holds high expectations of fan behavior as outlined in our fan code of conduct, and to which fans agree. When they attend a JMU athletics event, this includes an expectation that all fans act with respect for one another and display civility. All right. So obviously, these Democrats can't hold back, guys. We have to get out. The people with common sense, and that's from Democrats with common sense. That's independents with common sense. And it should be for every single Republican that's going to get out and vote for Earle-Sears. All right. So it is very sad. So, I mean, there's dad and there's son. How would you like to have your dad? I don't know. Maybe the whole family's racist, guys. I don't know. So maybe they all support it. That's sad if that's the case. But anyway, we're going to see this thing start to crack, I believe. All right. So expose this stuff as much as possible. And that's what we're going to continue to see. So Northern Virginians, all right, they got a lot of money. They're giving it to their candidate. We have to really get out there and we have to work really hard to overcome them. So Spanberger still leads Earle-Sears according to the latest VCU poll, but the lead is narrowing. All right. It's down to a 9-point lead, and depending on which poll you listen to or look at, it's down to as small as a 5-point lead. So going into the election, I think this is going to continue to narrow, and hopefully it gets to the point, because Democrats have to win by a huge margin. We saw with Clinton, they were saying that Clinton had this huge margin. It was nothing like this is a small margin, but they were saying that Clinton held a huge margin lead against President Trump. And of course she lost, right? Pretty well, lost pretty well against Trump. All right. So I am hopeful that she will win. Now, in another race, Senator Ghazala Hashmi holds a 1-point lead over John Reed, while the Attorney General Jason Meirez leads former delegate Jay Jones. Now, for Attorney General's contest. Now, Jay Jones was the one that had the very nasty, again, Democrat. He said that he would like to see his I guess the former speaker shooting former House Speaker Todd Gilbert, who he was going up against. So he said that, and not only shooting him, but also his children. So Spanberger, when approached at they were doing a event where they were like debate, televised debate. Earle-Sears was like, "Do you sanction Jones for saying that?" And she refused to. So, guys, Democrats have to go away, please, in Virginia. All right, please, my Virginia. All right, almost like family there in Virginia, because as a Navy SEAL, I was there for a long time. So I really hope that we're going to move in the right direction with this election. She is such a beautiful soul, and I think that she would do unbelievably well for Virginia, and it would be a great thing for America, I think, on a massive scale, to have the first woman Black governor, right? And she would be fantastic, right? All right, so guys, get out there, get the vote. You guys in Virginia, please make this happen. All right. So why it matters, there's many different reasons. The Democrats are not in a good position anymore. They don't need to be anywhere near any kind of a elected position at this point. So we're going to see, I think, the people reject Democrats, but it remains to be seen, unfortunately. All right, so let me read a little bit about Winsome Earle-Sears. So I'm going to bring up her site. She should come on my site and talk. So that'd be great. But let's talk about her real quick. Here's her family, beautiful family. Native of Kingston, Jamaica, not Haiti, racist man. All right, immigrated to the United States at the age of 6. She is proud to have served in the United States Marine Corps. In addition to her various, it's like you look at what she's been involved with, and you're like, how in the heck is she not 100 points ahead? Right? It's crazy. It's very sad. In addition to her various appointments She has served as the vice president of the Virginia State Board of Education and as a presidential appointee to the U.S. Census Bureau, as co-chair of the African American Committee and the Advisory Committee on Women Veterans to the Secretary of Veterans Affairs. She was first elected in 2002 to a majority Black House of Delegates district, the first for Republican Virginia since 1865. Goes back then, guys. Black Republicans were making the Republican Party, all right? And then the Democrats came out with the KKK stuff and really ran them back over to the Democrat side and said, you better stay over here if you don't want to get hung and stuff. It's very, very crazy what happened with the Democrats and Black guys. She is the first female lieutenant governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the first Black female elected statewide, and the first naturalized female selected to statewide office. She is also the first female veteran to be elected to statewide office. Wow. I mean, just first. And let's see her be the first Black governor, please, God. All right. As lieutenant governor, she presides over Senate when they are in legislative session. Casts tiebreaking votes, of course. Lieutenant governor serves in various forms, state government, goes into that. And then it goes in her efforts to hear from as many Virginians as possible. The lieutenant governor has traveled over 28,000 miles across the Commonwealth since coming into office. All right. She's dedicated. She's motivated. She wants to work for Virginians. Please, guys, come on. And often requests a speaker. You saw how well she speaks. She's absolutely incredible. A former program manager for the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce and Vista Volunteer. Winsome is a trained electrician and successful businesswoman. However, Winsome is most proud of her community work, leading a men's prison ministry and as director of a women's homeless shelter. She holds a BA in English with a minor in economics and an MA in organizational leadership. Geez, with a concentration in government. She's got it. She's got it all going on. Winsome and her husband, Terrence, have two daughters, Katie and Janelle, in addition to DeJohn and granddaughters, Victoria and Faith, who are now looking into the face of God. All right. So not only is she extremely well-trained and educated, she is a great, woman, a family, got a great family. We need that back in America, guys. So moving in the right direction, I think. So let's see her. I think it would be a huge win for America if she gets elected. I really do. And I pray that she does. All right, New Jersey. Governor's race between Citarelli and Sherrill could hinge on enthusiasm, voter turnout, professor says. So I listened to Citarelli today. The guy he's on fire. I think he's going to win. I think it's almost like hands down he's going to win in New Jersey. That's going to be fantastic for New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey too. All right. I did courses and so forth in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. Love New Jersey. I think they would do really well to get a Republican governor there. They need it. Remember, their Democrat governor was probably one of the most atrocious governors during the COVID lockdowns. I remember he came to this guy's gym, had him locked up several times, came in with law enforcement. They tried to shut his gym down. The guy still opened his gym up. God, what a bad man. I'm surprised that he was reelected, but hopefully we get a Republican in there. I think it's going to happen. All right. So this is the movement. I don't see good hope for the Republicans. So let's pray that, we get these Republicans in there and we start making a difference here in America. All right. So don't give up, guys. It's usually these in between, the major races that the Republicans start to fall asleep. But we need to stay motivated. We need to stay on point and continue to win. Right. So we know that the more recent silliness that happened with the No Kings A lot of people are rejecting that. It was basically a huge loss for Democrats. No one liked it, except for like 1 or 2% of Americans. No one else was involved, and everyone's laughing at that 1 to 2% that actually did those crazy events with all the people in their little costumes running around. God, what a clown show on steroids, right? So here's a response that's coming back at them.
They've lost culture. Yeah, I've got 3 boys. Calling someone a Democrat is an insult. Mm-hmm. Calling someone a Kamala voter is an insult. This is white, black, Asian, Hispanic. Young men across America are over the BS that they saw at this No Kings rally. Look at the dance. These are huge dorks. They have no power. They are losers. No one wants to hang out with them. They're old 1960s protesters who now are on the side that they used to protest against, right? They don't realize that the world has shifted around them, and they are awkward lunatics. And so their last refuge is violence.
Yeah, it's very sad. And I agree with him. Their last refuge is violence, insults, racism. It's very sad, right? America is and deserves to be much better, right? So we need to elect these people going forward, Republicans, and start to push out. That's a good one, Stu. Fart sacks. that's what they had on, right? Yeah, they probably smelled pretty good. All right, so guys, come on. Let's stop playing games with these people. Let's start to move forward. Let's vote the right people in. Let's support the right people. Let's have the right conversations. Let's push back on all the craziness that's going on from the leftist lunatics. All right, that's not America. We have to stop this. All right, and I think we are. I think a lot of Democrats, God love you guys, that are like turning away from the Democrat Party because your party has gone way overboard. All right. And so, yeah, that's a stunning background, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, Jesse. It's cool. And having a great time here. So I coming in, trying to get some more information out there. Again, thank you guys. Made 100,000 on YouTube. Let's keep growing the numbers. Like the numbers are like blowing up. So you guys are loving it. I'm giving you the good information. We're going to keep it coming. And together, we're going to make America great again. All right. America's already great. We're not going to make it great again. We're just making it greater. Right. And that's as someone that's always looking to, go much further. Perfection, always looking for perfection. And then the next level of perfection. I think America is reaching new levels of perfection. And it's because of us. All right. Let's keep it up. All right. Lots of love. Stay in the love vibration. And I'll see you guys next time.